Eastchester Planning Board meeting of Thursday, April 28th, 2022. If everyone rises for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to do the roll call here. Mr. Phil Nemisak.
Present.
Mr. Anthony Giacobbe.
Present.
Jim Bonanno's present. Mr. Mark Cunningham cannot be with us this evening. And Mr. Louis Campana.
Present.
Great. I'll just quickly go through the agenda items. We have two new applications. One is Haiku 693 White Plains Road. The second is 22-15 Amico Station at 497 New Rochelle Road. And we have a application which we've seen previously, which is coming back, and it's 21-3295A Tuckahoe Avenue.
And we have one item that was adjourned in case anyone
Is watching, and that is,
showed up.
right, that is Chow Restaurant, 5-7 JR Albanese Place. Great, so the first application, 693 White Plains Road. Yeah, could you come up and to the podium over there? Grab the mic, state your name and who you are, and then take it away.
Okay, I'm Daniel from Haiku at 717 White Plains Road, and I'm applying for outdoor permits. Should I show?
Daniel, could you explain what your relationship is to Haiku?
Are you the
What's your
owner?
position?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm the manager from Haiku.
Okay, thank you.
At 717 White Plains Road. Should I go to the plans and tell you?
You'll
Yes,
have to
if you
bring the
do,
microphone.
bring the
with you.
microphone with you.
Oh,
Yep.
You can
Yes.
take it.
You could disengage
that
it.
up.
And,
Yep.
Yep, you got it.
All right, I'm applying for outdoor permits for 6 tables, 15 chairs. The seating is right here. They have a 6-foot walkway, and we only use 2 foot, 24 inch of this table. So that means there's still 4 feet of walkway that you can go. Okay. Last year we did it. 2 years back we did it, and they came and do the inspection. The fire departments came by, the building department came by. So this year we thought of doing it again, and a lot of people like it, our outdoor seating. So I was thinking to apply as a permanent permit. Okay. Yeah.
I think I took a look at the website, and it has pictures of the seating, the outdoor seating.
Yes.
And that's the seating that was permitted by the town during the COVID crisis, right?
That's right.
And you're looking to gain a permanent ability to maintain the outdoor seating, right?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Yes.
So here, I guess the obvious question is, the tables get moved back every day, or they stay out there?
Yeah, it's moved. You could move in every day, nighttime.
They're required to be moved in, so they're either required to be fixed or they're required to be moved.
Sure. So the only question is, when they put them back every day, how do you ensure that they're not sort of encroaching on the curb and getting too close to traffic?
No, because it's I cannot put it too outside the curb. I have to put against the columns.
Oh, so
That's
they're...
it. Yeah, I have to
right
put in the
column.
columns there because it's there's 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns I'm using.
So as long as they're up against the column, they're not...
Yeah,
gonna
it's
miss
more
much.
towards inside. It's not towards
All right.
like it's something like my
like
neighbor, the
I remember.
steakhouse. They're using that same
Okay.
street. Yeah. Mhm.
So same thing every day. Got it.
Yep.
And-
Have you,
and as he said, the configuration, I mean, as simple as it looks, the fire department and the building inspector do go out and look at these just to make sure that there's access, so they're not blocking at egress areas and that kind of thing.
How large are the tables that are near the parking lot?
You mean how large is it?
Yeah, 30 by 30?
The 30 by 30 is outside
Okay.
here. The inside one is 24 by 30.
Got it.
So it's yeah.
Right, so it's 30, yeah, okay. 38 inches from the table to the parking lot.
this one's a little bigger.
Looks great.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Have you had any problems with using the outdoor seating over the past 2 years? I know it's been approved by the town officials, the configuration and that. Have there been any issues that you've had?
No, so far there's no issue. Everybody's, yeah. That's why
And-
the first year we did it, and the second year they came back and do, the same layout, everything the same, everything's okay. So I was, so they want us to do it the proper way this year, just to get a permanent permit.
Okay, and I have another question. Let's say you have a torrential downpour that day, a rainfall. I mean, it's a heavy rain. Do you put the tables out at that point, or do you keep them?
Inside here. So
Okay.
outside we're not gonna, I'm sorry. Outside here we're not gonna put any table if it's rain. It's only inside here we're gonna put.
Okay, and where would those tables, the tables nearest to the parking lot, where do you keep those tables
Oh, we all move it to the restaurant.
into the,
Yeah.
and you use them within the restaurant?
That's right. We use it in the restaurant. So, daytime we put it out, nighttime we all move back inside. We're not gonna
Got
leave
it.
outside. Yeah.
Oh, they're not additional tables, they're just indoor tables moved
Yeah, they're
outside?
indoors tables, so we just take it out, move it in, yeah.
Oh, right, so they could quickly go back
We all move in and out nighttime. We just clean it, Yeah. Even the chairs and everything, we'll take it in, everything.
Good. Just stand by, we got to just do a public hearing for this. So I make a motion to open the public hearing on application 22-10, Haiku 693 White Plains Road. Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Do you like haiku? It's your comment. Cool. You give us a thumbs up. Motion to close the public hearing on application 22-10, haiku 693 White Plains Road,
Second.
and finishing up with
You have
motion.
to put it to a vote.
What's that, boss?
All
Oh,
in favor?
All in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion, any more comments, or we're good?
I think we're good.
Comments?
Just from the town's perspective, there haven't been any issues with the
Not
the
any
outdoor
issues
seating,
at all,
correct?
not at all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Motion to approve this application, 22-10, haiku 693 White Plains Road.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Cool. You're good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with the fourth pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select.
We're done. Yeah, you can grab that, yeah.
Oh,
You
you
can take
can
that.
take
Try to
that with
spice
you.
it up a
Yes,
little,
thank
that's
you.
Thank you. Hope you guys have a nice summer, nice spring, nice summer.
Best of luck.
Yes.
Good luck.
Good
You're
luck.
all set,
Good luck.
thank you.
We'll stop by.
The only concern was those chairs, there's plenty of space there, For an accident, I saw the picture.
Feel free to ask it, there's no-
Good night, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Raiders fan, get
Ready to
get to it.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Villani, and I represent Nunziata Villani Design Consultants. We are the designers and consultants for our client, Emco Station at 497 New Rochelle Road. We're proposing a canopy structure that's fully on the property, but due to the fact that the clearance has to be 14'6" to 15 feet to the underside of a canopy, it naturally goes above the 15-foot allowable accessory structure height. So we are trying to, let me show you, bring this over. So our structure is basically white trim with an asphalt shingle roof that's going to match the existing. There's a similar canopy structure that's further down the block that I believe is in the application photos. So we're attempting to put a gable to make it look more traditional residential look with white columns coming down. This is preliminary, obviously we have to get a zoning variance to come back and see you guys after that. But this is what we're proposing here. And just to say, the clients are not totally against adjusting the pitch to lower it a little bit if we have to. The pitch of the roof is not set in stone, but we do want to create an angle enough that asphalt shingles can, a 4-pitch, so the asphalt shingles can be used, because below a 4-pitch, they can't be,
Correct.
they start to, the warranty, and they wear out.
Can I make one quick comment? Because I have an error in my meeting notes where I say for this canopy, you're not, fire suppression systems, I said they're not permitted. That's not true. They're not required any longer, and so most canopies are not proposing them anymore for a variety of reasons. And I don't
Correct.
believe yours has a fire suppression
No
system.
fire suppression. That was the reason it was previously approved over the property line, then we scooted it back
Yeah.
now onto the property.
And some of the, I was talking to the fire department, under any circumstances, even with just a canopy, all commercial applications are reviewed by the fire department. But I guess for a variety of reasons, some of the fire suppression systems in the canopies have been a little problematic, so that's why they're no longer required, but I just.
Out of curiosity, what are they replaced by?
Well, first of all, my understanding is that fire suppression systems are not necessarily required under any circumstances.
Okay.
Some of them, I believe the one at 600 White Plains Road, and I'm not sure about this one, have them associated with the pumps in another format. So there are other options.
They also have, they also have hard stops now, what they call hard stops, which are a button inside and outside the structure that shuts off the fuel to the gas tank, which then shuts off the flames, so.
So, and again, not proposing it, so somewhat
Okay.
irrelevant, but I wanted to clarify
Yeah,
that
I thought that's exactly
misspoke.
what this was for. 'cause
Yes,
what
not.
it's
That's right.
for, nor does it matter. But you did bring up a good point about the ridge height. What's it across the street? Does it match the ridge height of the building behind
No,
it?
the one
or-
across the street is, I'd say, it's between a 3 and a 4. That's, I didn't measure it,
The
but it's a
height-
lower pitch.
That's the pitch, but the clearance has to be the same, right?
Oh, the clearance can't change. The height of the underside of the canopy has to be the same.
Right.
So we're going to need a variance regardless. It's just the degree of variance because the pitch can change, so the ridge height can change a little bit to lower it slightly.
I actually, Carol in my office pulled out so many plans to try to answer that question because
Right.
we anticipated it. That was an existing canopy previously, so in all the most current approvals, the height was never noted on that, so I'm not quite clear what that height is. I assumed it was pretty similar because of the clearance, but I
Oh,
couldn't
no,
tell you the exact
to get a
pitch.
fuel truck underneath it, it has to be 14 feet 6 to 15 feet. I do gas stations all.
Right, that's underside, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the top.
Oh, the top?
Yeah, so if you were to lower it, that ridge comes down a little bit, it's a little less obvious,
A little
right?
less obvious. It could be lowered to bring it down. Like I said, a 4 pitch would probably bring it down a
Yeah,
foot or
it's
two.
a little bit less white
Yeah, a
to
little
look
less,
at
yeah.
all the time. I mean, you're not putting anything on, what's that surface?
This will be white trim, and then the asphalt will be asphalt shingle roof.
So I think
Right.
it's better the way, no.
I don't know, what do you
You like
think?
it
If
the
you-
way
it could get lowered, I
The only
think
thing
it-
is, you don't want it to look too,
Yeah.
if you have a
Yeah.
gable roof, you want it to look like a gable.
Right.
Right,
want
your
it to be
intent
flat.
was to create a
Oh, no, yeah.
traditional detail.
Especially from an aesthetic standpoint.
Yeah.
I do, from looking at it, I could lower the pitch just slightly, still keep a nice traditional gable, but not too much because it starts to flatten out and look weird.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the architect.
The width of it, yeah.
And also, it'll
Looks good.
start to compete with the gable that's directly behind it as well.
Correct,
Oh, you
correct.
do want
Yeah.
a contrast?
Well,
I mean, and,
there is a contrast, but I think if it's flattened more so than it is currently at 5 pitch, then it's more contrast against the gable that sits directly behind
Yeah.
it.
That's right.
It doesn't look as consistent
Right,
with it.
right.
This
Oh,
is
I
more,
wasn't
this
saying-
is,
I wasn't
this
saying
pitch is
anything.
more traditional than a lowering it.
yeah, I wasn't saying anything less.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know what, you do the architecture, I'll just comment on it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I'm okay with the pitch as is.
Could we just, is there a site plan with that?
You mean a side, say a side
Yeah,
elevation?
just showing the plan view of the roof and,
I have the plan view here.
yeah, that's good.
That's the original site plan. Hold on.
It's actually almost touching.
So this is the structure here, and the canopy will go right in front of it here. This is the property line,
Right,
and these are the columns. on the side.
It's not centered over the pumps because he's not permitted to extend within the road right-of-way. It's
Yes.
not permitted to be over the property line.
So we wanted to at least get coverage for the people fueling their cars on the pump side.
at the least, right?
Believe it or not, you'd be surprised at how many people drive by when you don't have a canopy in the weather, you know?
Yeah.
In the weather, well, it's raining.
Yeah,
Go someplace. that-
so increases business. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, that'll be nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
amenity for the customers.
Yeah, and then I would imagine I'd have to come back for it, because they're probably gonna put an Amoco, I don't think you can't put an Amoco sign. We already have a sign variance, we can't put Amoco signs on it, right?
No,
No.
our sign law explicitly
Yes.
prohibits signage on gas station canopies.
Good, I'll cut that off right from, with them.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Site plan. So we're good to go here, right? So architecture has seen this, or this is just?
No, this, unfortunately, because
is-
it needs a variance, our zoning law requires it has preliminary
Yeah.
review from the planning board, then it'll
that's
go
why
to
we have-
zoning, then ARB, and then back to planning.
So no public hearing
No
until we
public
get
hearing at
started?
this
This is
point.
just good, bad?
So just so I have it straight, we go zoning,
ARB,
ARB, then back here.
Back here.
that's
For final.
correct, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
great,
This is just to see if we had any, oh my gosh,
yeah,
what did you do? But I
Yeah.
think it's well done.
thank you.
Okay,
Yeah, looks good.
we're good.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again.
We're no public hearing today.
So you're referring it to the ZBA for
Yeah.
consideration of the area variance.
And then when it comes back, we have the public hearing.
You're good.
Yep,
Yes.
thank you,
Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
thank you. Next application is 21-32, 95A Tuckahoe Avenue.
These are our copies.
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. It's not very loud.
Now it's on, I believe, right? Okay. Louis Campana, architect, on behalf of the applicant of 95A Tuckahoe Avenue. We were before this board back in February where we reviewed the house and also the site plan and stormwater management plan. So just as a very quick recap, the existing one-story home that currently exists is being taken down to the existing foundation. And we're going to be building on top of that and also adding additions to the east side and a small addition to the west side as well. The house will be primarily stucco veneer, and we do have a section of the house which will be clad with boral, which will be painted in a Farrow ball off black. At that meeting, there were a few comments about the site plan, and Kellard Sessions had sent a memo also with some comments that we've addressed.
Yeah, Louis, one other thing, one of the illustrations, the renderings that you just put up had a pool in it. I think we established that the pool is envisioned at some future point?
The
Where's
pool
that?
pavilion is a future project, yes.
Yes,
The pool will
okay.
be
Pavilion,
done
but the
during this.
pool is
pool-
proposed, but it's the pool
Pool
pavilion that's
pavilion,
featured.
that's it, okay.
Correct.
And, but the rendering that you have is sort of the finished product, what is ultimately?
Well,
what the-
it's,
Yeah.
right, so you see the pool here, now the
Mm-hmm.
pool patio is here, but the pool pavilion will be situated right here in front of those umbrellas.
Got it, okay. Thank you.
In terms of some of the additions that we've added to the site plan to address comments from Keller Sessions, we've updated the site plan showing existing proposed grades. We added more spot elevations, top of wall, bottom of wall spot elevations as well. We've located the pool equipment in the back corner of the property. It'll sit 6 feet and 6 feet off the rear and side property line. We made one modification. We did remove one retaining wall, and previously we had 2 retaining walls here on the western side, and now we only are incorporating 1 wall. We are now showing all the underground and above overhead utilities, which go to Tuckahoe Avenue, right down through the easement and over to the front corner of the house. We've added site details. Just bear with me for a second. The details that we've added to the drawing set, we have rail details for the masonry patios. We have our entrance gate to the rear yard. We have a site wall detail, just showing the footing, the full stone veneer, full stone wall, excuse me, and a blue stone coping. We have our planter walls, retaining walls. And then we have our retaining walls, which have a natural stone top. This wall is, this wall will be designed or signed off on by a structural engineer prior to the permit being issued. We also have pool fence details, driveway detail, and stepping stone pathway detail as well. Those were all of the additional items to the architecturals. On the drainage plan, there were a couple comments as well. The most, I think, prominent comment that was given to us by Keller Sessions was including a catch basin prior to the water entering the drainage galleries. So we've added a catch basin here and also here at the front corner of the building. Community designs also included details for stabilized construction entrance as well. I believe that was all.
Okay.
And I think it was mentioned earlier, I'm not sure, did you mention Joe Tremelli's memo? So Joe, you all received a memo today saying everything had been addressed to his satisfaction.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I think everything's been addressed and readdressed and sorted out, so we're good.
And thank you for, I know you, we could have, you could have come back last month and you would have been the only item on the agenda, so we do thank you for considering us and coming back. And with the benefit of that extra time, it looks like you've gotten all the kinks out, as minor as they may have been. So, it's good. We have an open public hearing?
I think so, but
Yes.
there's no public, so we'll just close it.
I think you should still make a
Yes.
motion to reopen the public hearing.
Might be someone hiding beneath a chair.
Just in case someone wants to come running in. I
That's
would
right.
reopen it and then make a motion to
Well,
close.
it's still
It's
open,
open.
right? So he just would have to make a motion
To
to
reopen,
ask.
or to open
Yes.
it again, I guess,
Okay.
or if there's any public comments, I think.
I think if we just ask for public comments and then we close, right? Isn't that what we do?
No, I
Yeah.
have to open it, is what I heard.
Okay.
So I make a motion to open the public hearing on application 2132, 95A Tuckahoe Avenue.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to close the open public hearing on same application, 2132, 95A Tuckahoe Avenue.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And looks good?
Yep.
Looks great, it's beautiful. I can't throw this out, it's so beautiful. So, yeah, my wife said, oh my God, that's gorgeous, and as are the renderings you showed us here, so thank you for,
Thank you.
thank you for presenting it to us and to the community, too. So I make a motion to approve this application, 2132 95A Tuckahoe Avenue.
Subject to one condition with regard to the landscape architect will provide a signed and sealed letter certifying that the landscape plan was implemented in accordance with the approved plans, and any changes he or she has to document in the letter.
Correct. And also, a structural engineer has to certify the retaining wall as well.
Okay, I mean,
Yes.
in all honesty, that would be our building department.
Building department.
They can make that a planning board approval if you'd
Okay.
like as well, but.
Perfect.
Sure.
Yeah, so those two conditions, as noted.
So subject to those two conditions, I second the motion to approve the
Great, all
application.
in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations.
Okay. Thank you,
Looks
gentlemen.
good.
This is fantastic. It's not even 7:30.
We don't have any minutes to approve?
Yeah.
Good.
We do of the February 24th, 2022 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That's what, Jim, that's what this is for.
Wow, Margaret's getting a little sassy.
I spend all this time.
Oh, you want me to use this one? All right, hang on, minutes. I was supposed to do it at the beginning, Tim? Got it. So what I was supposed to do at the beginning was make a motion to approve the minutes of the February 24th, 2022 Planning Board meeting, except for Mark, who's not here.
Yeah, and subject to the few
subject to-
revisions
yes.
that I've provided, I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. So then I can make a motion to close the Town of Eastchester Planning Board meeting of Thursday, April 28, 2022.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great.
Oh, that was,
Yeah.